wanting my hair. I was really in the mood for like some cane rows and felt like half my hair was being pulled out, but that's another story for another day. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, smash the subscribe button, hit the like, hit the share. I'm going to be reacting to BBC Three's Things Not to Say to Mixed Race People. I was thinking about doing my own version of like things not to say, but then I saw BBC Three had one. I was like, why not react to theirs first? So here we are, here we go.
Where are you actually from?
Why do you wear your hair like that? Is it because you want to be more on your white side?
I have mixed race babies. What are you?
If you're not white, you're not black, then what are you?
Is she black? Is she white?
Like, what does that even mean? What are you? Like, as in a human? A goddess? I mean, I can give you names if you want to know a name. I can give you them.
A rare bird or alien.
Exactly. Oh, I love mixed race babies. Weird flex, but okay. Why? Because they're mixed race, or you just love babies? Like, I'm gonna need you to clarify that one, because this obsession with mixed race babies is a bit much. And by a bit, I mean a lot. It is a lot. Too much. Way too much.
There is definitely an obsession, and I'm always like, no, this is weird. I want to have kids.
Thank you. It's weird.
Like, have your hair.
Oh
my God. Have your hair. And like, eyes.
I remember there were people in my school who would say the exact same thing. It would be like,
I'm going to marry someone of the opposite race so they can exactly like have your hair and just look like you.
and I'm like, first of all, not every mixed race person will have this type of hair. That's just like all races. You're not all gonna look the same. We're not carbon copies where we can sort of, you know, get a cookie cutter and just bang out a load of mixed race kids that are all gonna look identical. That's not how it works. Yeah, stop that. Most children of people with brown eyes are likely to have brown eyes. Why? It is the dominant gene. Is that your real mum? Have I never had that. I've had is that your real sister before. That was when I was with my white sister, and it was always, how does that work?
When they meet my mum and dad, they're like, oh wow, I'm like, who does
I'm gonna step
yeah,
back.
like, oh, didn't expect that one.
Like with my dad and stuff.
Oh. I have tears in my eyes. Never, it's like, listen, whatever people want to be called is their business. Never call me half-caste in my presence. Or like I said before, I can't control what someone says behind my back, and I'm not going to try to. In my presence, never call me half-caste. So it's half-caste, caste meaning pure. That means I'm half pure.
I'm not half of no one. I can call that so many times.
Obviously, it's an offensive term because they're basically saying you're half of something, you're not full anything.
Yep.
You're a mongrel, you're a breed.
I've had someone call me a mulatto before, which is very offensive.
I do think it's generational because as the generations have moved on, we call ourselves now mixed race.
Yes.
For years, I was like, no half caste, it's mixed race. And the next generation is going to be like, not mixed race, it's dual heritage.
Whole like mixed race.
Dual heritage cracks me up though. That sounds like a passport. That sounds like
So I'm going on holiday with my dual heritage. Yeah, I don't need one because I'm dual heritage. So I've got two of them.
But it's a good point though that I think each generation will have their own iteration of the same thing. So I was the exact same. Don't call me half-caste. I had someone call me half-caste. I was like, let me just nip that right in the bud because that's not happening. I'm mixed race. That's why I'm very vocal on being mixed race, because that's what I identify as. I'm very well aware that there are going to be other mixed race people who identify as other things. That's their business. If they want to do that, that's who am I to tell them to not? My issue is, do not tell me what I should identify as. Simple. Ugh.
The worst. Stop acting white.
Sometimes people will say to me, oh,
What does that even mean? Stop acting white. And I feel like, let's be honest, 9 times out of 10, when someone says stop acting white, it's when you're being articulate. It's when you are just speaking correctly and being polite or whatever. And it's like, but what does that mean? Does that mean that only white people can be articulate? No, anyone can. So by us telling someone stop acting white, then that means that you've got a preconceived idea of what non-whiteness is, and 9 to 10 is a negative thing, which is wrong.
What? Black girls and black boys at college always used to say to me, oh, you sound white, or you sound like you should be called Becky.
That is exactly, you sound, what does that mean? I will say as well, especially with some places, you're too white for one crowd and you're too black for another. That's just the reality. And again, obviously this will be different races. For example, if let's say, I don't know, let's say you're half Chinese and half black, then you're too Chinese for one crowd and you're too black for another crowd. You're always going to be too something of something for something, you know? It's a struggle. The struggles are real.
White privilege, do you know what I mean? The idea of, you know, white privilege being this thing, being a mixed race man, people always either see you as mixed race or black. So the idea of stop acting white, like, what do you mean? You never gave me a chance to act like that anyway.
That is true, actually. Give me the white privilege and then we can say stop acting like that. Okay? Lighty. Oh, lighty. So tell you a reason why I don't like the word lighty. Because I feel like it is very colorist. Not only is society divided in terms of race at times, but it also annoys me that races also divide themselves by tone. That's one reason I hate lighty. The second is, especially more recently, on the one hand it'll be used like a, oh lighty, it'll be like a compliment, not for me. Or it'll be a, oh, you're a typical lighty. And it's like using a derogative way of, this is how lighties act, and therefore you're a typical one of them. 9 out of 10 is when people are being rejected and no one wants to take your dusty number, okay? So keep it moving, keep it moving.
That whole lighty versus dark skin thing gets on my tip.
Literally.
Like, wait, lighty, like, what is that? What's that meant to? How is that meant to make me feel? Primary school didn't have an issue with it. Secondary school, that's when like you think you're nice because you're light. You think you're all there. You think you're nice because you're mixed.
This is what I'm saying. You think you're nice because you're light skinned. You think you're nice. No, baby. I think I'm nice because I am nice. Okay, don't get it twisted. If you had to pick a side, what would you pick? Oh, I hate this question so much. I've had this question asked of me so many times. If you had to pick a side, what would you pick? Well, my friend, I wouldn't pick a side, because that's like me saying to you, so if you had to pick a side of your family, either your mums or your dads, who would you pick? If you never had to see half your family again, who would you pick? See how dumb that is? And also, if I had to pick a side, I wouldn't be me, because I would be a completely different person, race, different family. So why would I want to pick a side and give that up? Thank you. Next.
If you had to pick a side, what would you pick? Oh my god. Yeah, I had this question.
They did a blacks versus whites football match. You know? Yeah, so I was there being like, oh shit, like.
If he should have been the referee. That's what he should have been. In the middle, the referee.
Anyone gonna clock that, you know? So I'm just kind of like trying to go off to lunch. Some guy's like, Nathan, you be the referee.
I called it. He's impartial. I used to always say when I was asked, oh, what would you prefer? I'd be like, oh babes, I'm Hannah Montana. I got the best of both worlds. Thank you. I don't know who I thought I was, but I wasn't wrong. Do you ever wish you weren't mixed race? When I was younger, yes. I've said before, yes I did. Right now, hell to the no. Hell to the no would I be anything but what I am. I love being mixed race. I love everything about being mixed race. I love me. I love my two cultures. I would not trade it for the world.
Do you ever wish you weren't mixed race?
No, I'm proud of my race being mixed.
Hallelujah.
I feel like I can be around any culture. I think I'm more open-minded to the fact that, yeah, I can embrace different cultures. No one.
That's a really good point as well. I think having such different cultures has made me more open to trying new things, trying new cultures. So that was my reaction to the BBC Three things not to say to mixed race people. I would definitely agree with what they've got on the list. I do think there are some things that are missing, so I may do my own video on things that I don't like to be told or asked or said, all of that jazz. So let me know down below, do you agree with this list? Are there any things that you hate being told as a mixed race person or hate hearing? Let us know down below, because if you feel it, I'm sure at least one other person is going to feel the same. Let me know if you like this reaction and if you want to see more. Well, if you want to see more, just hit the subscribe button. So as that brings me to the end, as always, have a blessed day. And until next time, goodbye everyone.